boats are expensive, so sometimes we gotta find some ways to cut some corners to save some money. Like instead of going on the hard at the marina, maybe you'll do something like this. Welcome back guys, it is your boy Broncos Guru, and it is this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. That first clip will segue us right into our first subject of the week, which is saving some money boating. Kind of like my man here, instead of paying to have a marina launch his boat, he decided he was going to enlist a few friends and have them come out and give a hand. In all seriousness though, I would absolutely love to meet the owner of this boat, if not, the person who talked these guys into even thinking this was possible and that are doing this. This must be like the Wolf of Wall Street sitting on the beach, videotaping this, laughing his tail off, watching all these guys do it. I don't know how he talked these people into thinking they were going to push this vessel off the beach, but it's still a hilarious sight to see, and I'm sure he really enjoyed it and got some laughs out of it. Our next boater is going to show us a trick that many of us have been wondering how to pull off for years. How do we keep our boat on the water without paying those high marina fees? I mean, it gets old towing this boat. There's got to be a way where we can find a spot where we can just set this up on the water and not have to worry about towing it each and every time, and I think my guy here's found it. Now all these guys got to do is figure out how they're getting back to their car. I wonder if there's a rideshare program for boats. Our next subject this week will be launching and reloading the boat. Some of us got this down pat and some of us don't, and some of us have to do this in quite unique ways as being seen here. Except we've got a little bit of a fail action going on as somehow the tongue has come unhitched from the tractor. These guys are now stuck here in the surf with the boat getting pounded from behind. These guys do dive into pretty quick action though. Everybody gets to the front of the bow of the boat to go ahead and try and get that rear up a little bit, so hopefully they can get it floating and get it off this trailer and try and get it out of this surf. Unfortunately, things just do not go these guys' way. They do wind up getting this boat off of the trailer, but the stern of the boat's still facing into the waves, and they are about to take about a 2-minute pounding. I'm going to condense this clip a little bit because I like to keep these videos short and just show you some highlight reel moments of this where these waves just come basically crashing over the boat and filling the boat with salt water. I'm not going to say this boat was totaled at the end, but it's probably going to take a lot of money and a lot of work to get this thing back to where it was when they first started with this. Our next boater doesn't have this problem. His life is a whole lot easier on launching and retrieving his boat. This is not a fail by any stretch of the means, but I'll tell you what, ever since this clip was sent to me on Facebook, I now want one of these things. This looks like an absolute blast to have. Easy to use, no trouble launching at the ramp, launch wherever you want. You can just have a good time with one of these things. I do, however, have to imagine there's a little bit of a learning curve with this. It probably could get us into a little bit of trouble, but you know what? My man here's got some mad skills, so after a little while and a little bit of practice, I bet any one of us could be up there doing something just like this and having a great time. Our next boater has even decided to take his launching and retrieving skills to the next level. He's decided he's not even going to take the trailer off the boat. Now this may sound a little surprising to some people, but it actually is not all that uncommon. Even though he's left the trailer attached to the boat here, a lot of times people will do this when they need to get the trailer to a remote location they can't get it to by car. Instead, they will strap it to the boat as tightly as they can, launch the boat in the water, and they will use the boat as the transportation method to get this trailer to their site. Our next boater is going to show us what it's like when you are the giveaway vessel and you decide not to get out of the way when there is a larger boat coming. Things like this happen. Now this is a little bit of a dramatization here. Even though this is real, these guys were trying to get in the way of a whaling vessel to stop it, but you know what? When you're the smaller boat, get the heck out of the way. There's no need to cause this kind of drama and trouble right here. These guys got lucky, everybody got pulled out of the water, and everybody was safe. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know. Kind of like Orlando Perez, Caleb Burkhart, Troy Dozeman, Seth Hackner 1, David Klein, and William Stein 5 did this week. Also be sure to check out our new Facebook group called Drain Plug Mafia. Over there we'll post some great funny videos and everybody gets involved in the boating lifestyle. And if you haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on that subscribe button. If not, I'm coming to steal your drain plug.